Good morning, it's Friday, and today I think we're ready to disclose our little secret. So this is something new and different, and no better people to share this with than my YouTube audience.
I got Parkhill Meats on the phone.
I'm just pulling into Belinda's now. So yeah, that's our surprise. Belinda and I are doing a little experiment. We're just experimenting first before we commit to anything. We are going to do some meat gift boxes for Father's Day. And so we just went to a local box supply store. What our whole goal is to try to do everything local. So we grew our own meat. We used a local butcher, and we're going to use a local supplier that warehouses boxes. So yeah, we're trying to just do everything within basically a half an hour of our house. And then for Father's Day, what we want to do is we're going to make 10-pound boxes. And we made a logo together. I think we're going to call it Better Together because Belinda and I have been through some pretty tough times, and we've found each other through those tough times, and we're getting better together. And that was kind of the purpose of the box, was collaboration. So we want to call it Better Together, the Better Together box, because it doesn't stop us from collaborating with other people. So there's some local companies close by. A friend of mine has a garlic company, so I would love to go in with some spices with them. So just some other things. So the name Better Together just worked for so many different collaborations. And so if this works, then we will probably kind of start up a joint venture. So then everything, I don't like doing business with friends. I think you're setting yourself up for issues if anything goes wrong. So we want to do this right. And but this is just a little trial. So stay tuned. So now I'm going to help her sort cows. So this should be really quite interesting. Wish me luck. Belinda's shoes. Oh, what have we got here? They're so pretty. So pretty. What kind are they?
There's 10 black Astros and 9 of the Plymouth Rocks.
Plymouth Rock I've heard of.
Yeah, they're the ones with the spotted wings. And then the other ones.
So cute.
I know, I need to build a bigger pen though, they're growing fast.
So is this for meat?
No, eggs.
Oh, for eggs.
But there might be some roosters, so we'll eat them.
Nice.
You know.
You're gonna just be one old McDonald farm.
I know.
Hello. Is this the lamb not feeling good?
Yeah.
Oh. So this is this creep feeder I was talking about the other day. So instead of her own area, she has a feeder. So these can be adjusted. Can these be adjusted, Belinda?
Yes,
So these
on
can
the
be
far
adjusted
end.
so the lambs can get in, but the mums can't. And then she can fill it, I think, up here. Yeah, I think this just pops off, yep. Vino, just like my hoof trimmer. What was that all about?
He's like, I'm here.
Oh my god. So these are my ewe lambs that I sold Belinda. They're doing good. She's just feeding them. And then we're going to sort cows. Goat in a feeder. What are you doing? Get out of your feeder. Goat. This This is why I don't have goats. So we just finished sorting. I didn't really. I just held a gate. So the calves she's taking to pasture, right?
Yeah.
So mamas are mad because they're going on a different truck, right?
Yeah. But it's safety for the calves.
Right.
Nobody gets crushed.
Okay, ladies, you'll be reunited soon. Okay, I am just leaving Belinda's. We sorted some cows and some calves and they're going to pasture. So they will be very happy. But there's a huge storm moving in. So I just wanted to get home to make sure everything's battened down. I just called Mark and he said we missed it. So hopefully those soybeans we replanted will be okay. Yeah, so the meat situation, the meat is not done yet. So what we're doing is we're doing some meat boxes, so beef and lamb together. And we want to do like gift boxes for Father's Day. So we're really, really pumped about it. And we've got a few really good ideas. So they're kind of be like barbecue boxes. So just a set variety of what's going to be in the box and about 10 pounds of meat. Just see how it goes over, and if it works, then we'll go from there. But for now, we just want to have a really cool little thing that we kind of came up with together. So I'm very excited about it, and I was so happy to share it with you guys. So yeah, now I'm just gonna run home. I was hoping to pick up that meat, but I think we're gonna wait till next week and then just get it and start sorting it as to what's going in the boxes. And then eventually start advertising it for Father's Day, which is coming up really, really quickly. The sky is just intense. Do you see how black these skies are? So I don't know. The radar's looking pretty nasty. Whoever's getting it, I guess I might be driving through it soon enough. Well, I followed this storm, and apparently it's on our road. Just rain, though. I don't see any lightning or anything. But, yep, looks like we got some rain after all. I went to the mail yesterday, and people are so generous to me. And this time, Mark got mail. He's in the other room, so he's probably laughing at me right now. But look, I mentioned once that I surprised Mark with, when he was suffering with poison ivy, that I surprised him in the tractor with calamine lotion and 1 pack of Big Turk. So Megan, who is the most generous person, has sent him, I don't even know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She sent you 10 packs and you've ate 2 already.
I'm not the only one that's been eating them.
It's been 24 hours. Anyways, so she sent those, and she also sent me a new set of hoof trimmers. So she's just amazing, and she also sent a gift pack for Jess, because a few weeks ago she was pretty discouraged just about maybe missing out on grad and prom and all the things, because she graduates this year. So she's got a great big box full of like graduation gifts for Jess. So Jess hasn't opened it yet. She's waiting until grad, but I got letters from you guys, like literally beautiful just messages. This one is from Rachel from Saskatchewan, and I think they have goats. Yes, she was writing. She's 11 years old, and they have goats, and she watches the channel. It's so sweet. And Cindy sent me a really sweet letter, and just a ton of people. Kelsey drew me this. It's me and Billy. How beautiful. I love stuff like this. So anyway, guys, I've just gotten so many amazing messages and gifts, and I've got boxes in the house, but I thought I would take some time right now because I never thank you guys. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Back at the barn. Yeah, I had this morning off because Carissa's been doing my chores on Thursday and Friday mornings, as well as the weekends, just 'cause she wants some extra hours. She bought a vehicle this year, so I'm just trying to find work for her while she's not in school. Anyway, this afternoon, I have had it on my list for ever that I want to start fixing the things that I've been putting off. The barn across the road, I've got gates that are corroded at the bottom that need replaced. I have the hinges that are coming out of the concrete. One of the lamb feeders, the bottom tray has corroded right through. So while I have no lambs on that one side, I just want to grab that feeder and bring it to the shop so Mark can look at it. I'm not sure how we're going to fix it, if we just put a sheet of metal riveted on, or I can just come up with some sort of like a PVC thing. He was suggesting maybe just cut a PVC pipe in half and just put it in there. While I'm here, I want to look at that lamb that you guys are going through the journey with me, and I thank you all for all your advice and comments on the broken leg. And I think you're right. I think it's like a calcium deposit, and that's why it doesn't have full mobility yet. Hoping it will get some movement as it heals. The other thing I have to do very, very soon, I really want to get this pen cleaned out before our hay is ready, because that is coming up really quick. So I do want to get this cleaned out before they start lambing. I'll be starting the weaning process probably this week. I'll start changing the feed for the ewes and getting them off that high plane of nutrition. And then weaning will probably be done, maybe not this week, but early the following week. And there's likely going to be hay that week, and our meat boxes will have to be done that week. So I'm just, all of a sudden, I'm like, what have I just done to myself? What's the matter with you, you? You all right? Are you all right? You okay? I've got you, I think, that has mastitis. She's not moving. Hey, Mama. Are you alright? Oh, yeah. So it's not ORF, so that's a good thing. Here, I'll turn the camera. So it's really inflamed, and that is just cracked. And I think any nursing mom probably knows the cracked, chapped, how that feels. And it is warm to the touch, and her other teat looks a little bit cracked, but it doesn't feel as bad. So I'm just gonna treat her with some antibiotic. I don't think I have any udder rub, but if I had some udder balm, I'd put that on her too, just to cool it off. So yeah, she looks kind of sad. Huh? Are you sad? Okay, I just treated her with an antibiotic. I would tell you what I treat for mastitis, but every vet kind of has a different protocol. So what I will tell you is when you see mastitis, get on it ASAP. Okay, let's go find that lamb. I have a heck of a time finding her. That's maybe a good thing. Maybe it means she's moving around, or she knows I'm coming. Hey, sweetie. How you doing? Oh. I think she's putting weight on it a little bit. I go. Hi, Rusty. You're a little peanut. What are you doing in there? It's a bad habit. You're so cute. You're so cute. Anyways, I do have a call into my vet. So whether I need to recast that leg, I'm not really sure. I did get kind of questioned a bit about why I was the one that set that lamb's leg. And I should explain a little bit. The person that walked me through that whole process is a vet. So Was it my vet? No, but the person that I talked to was a vet, and she helped me really late at night one night, and it's just something that's worked. So I've always just kept doing the same thing. Why she's not putting weight on it though yet is kind of like, ugh, I'm just a little worried about that. I don't want to refracture it, so I'll just try to get a hold of Rex again, I guess, today. I'm gonna grab the telehandler, go across the road. I'm gonna show you all the stuff I want to fix. Oh, and this day is already well through the afternoon. Okay, the good thing about this feeder, the fan is on the other side, so yes, I just hooked everything up. So I just have to take the spout back out, and then just hopefully, yeah, there's no feed in it. I can just move it, put the forklift underneath, pull it out and take it over to the shop. I'll show you where the hole is. Hi guys. Okay, so there it is. That is a big hole. So if we wondered where the mice came from, it was this, like the pack was right underneath this, unfortunately, and I think it just, over time, it just corroded the bottom of this. So we will somehow, Mark was thinking like a half a PVC, ABS, whatever, like a big tile tube or something, cut it in half and somewhat put that over top, but we will see. He might change his mind because this is pretty much, there's holes everywhere. So yeah, good feeders, but I don't know what to do about that. My other ones have like leg extensions, and that really helps keep this lifted so it doesn't get kind of buried in the straw and the manure. So I don't know, we might have to look at doing something like that with these. Okay, all the other things I wanted to show you that I have to fix. So all my gates are terrible. They're all like, all the welds are gone. So I've got twine everywhere. The bottom of this is destroyed, like the tube is gone. So this is just exposed and falling off. Like everything's just falling apart. Like, not good. So, I need like, I don't know how many we got of these. We got a ton of them, and I would not recommend these to my worst enemy. So these are getting trashed. There's a few still, all the lambs are going. The lamb races continue. This is the other thing. All the hinges have come off the walls. So we had these cement screwed, I don't even know where, into the wall, and they've all just come out too. My battery's dying. So yeah, lots of fixing to do. So I have a ewe also with a really sore foot, and I don't know if something got wrapped around it. I might have found the culprit. A wee little piece of twine wrapped around this other. So I'm gonna take it off. What I'm gonna do, I have some vet wrap. So I'm gonna treat her with some antibiotic. Just like the antibiotics. I literally never have to use this stuff, and today I've got 2 ewes down. She's not down, she's walking, but I just noticed she was limping really bad, and it's exposed, like it's gnarly. I'm gonna wrap it up and treat her and just keep my eye on her. But yeah, that's the problem. If you use twine in your barn, especially in the pens where there's little lambs. The lambs like to gnaw at it, so it would be way better for me to use chains. The problem with chains, I find, is my pack builds up quick when I have lambs in the pen, and then the chains get really tight, and I'd have to like use the bolt cutters on the chain. I can't get the chains undone, so I typically use twine. But I'll show you her good foot. See, this is what happens. So there's a little piece there, so thank God I found her, because that could actually just, it either would fall off, which most of the time it does, but it can also dig into her hoof. So I'm going to treat her hoof and then wrap it with vet wrap, and hopefully we'll get you feeling better. I actually used I used the shepherd's hook for this one. I didn't barely need it, and then I have a little sheep halter that I use in situations like this when I have to work on their feet. I can't maneuver them good enough. Stay down. Okay, she's starting to move, so I'm gonna just do this quick, and then I'll show you what it looks like after. Okay, I got it all covered up. I got her treated, I got it cleaned out. So hopefully that will do the trick. Hey, mama. Hey. You're a good little you, actually. I might just put some duct tape here to make sure it doesn't come unwound. We got her treated. She's over by that gate. Right there. She's not putting much weight on it yet. So it's gonna be tender for a little bit. But hopefully this is day one of the healing process. And we just wait. We wait and see.